Hello everyone from Chelsea Fan TV, my name is Alex. We're standing outside Wembley Stadium after a 1-0 loss against Liverpool. Jacob, I was about to leave, you rocked up late, yes. Fair play, I respect the commitment, trying to come to the channel. We talk about commitment, there's a lot of people questioning the commitment from the players, there's a lot of people questioning the quality of the players, and then that goes all the way up to management at all levels, and ultimately it goes with ownership as well, because since Abramovich has gone, this club has not been the same.
You can say that to be the least. Listen, I know a lot of people like it's the players, but you look at the quality of our players. On their day, they are good players, and I'm confident of that. I can say every single person in this starting 11 on their day is a good player. And if we're not doing well with decent players, listen, I'm not saying these are like Champions League level. All I'm saying is they're all right players, but if they can't perform to a bit of a level, then you got to look at the management, and then even past that, like the directors. Look, they had no Salah,
no Jota,
no
Szoboszlai, no Nunes, I'm missing one more. Can't remember.
Someone, but yeah. We need to take our chances more. Like, when I say, you look at Man City, right? We just sat back and then we let them get a point. Now, what we've done is we just haven't took our chances attackingly, and we've lost. Now, I don't think they were much better than us throughout the whole game, but it's not good enough, is it? Like, I'm saying, I see a lot of people saying they've cried and stuff. Listen, I'm used to this. I've been a tougher person since like last year.
Chelsea's made you a tougher person.
Yeah.
You had to be.
I had to be. If not, I'd be on tears every day. This is it's just not good, is it? Like, I don't like going on camera just moaning, but these owners need to sort it out. Like, Pochettino's not good enough. Like, it's that simple. Right, we won 2 games. Right, we beat Aston Villa. Look, great result. Palace, it's Crystal Palace. Like, that should be the expectation. City, we played it, do a good first half, but then the second half we just defend the whole time. Like, and then we concede. And it was City, it should have been more. Well, look at today and just like, this it's so tiring and exhausting. Like, I love Chelsea so much. It's just terrible. I know a lot of the fans weren't up for it today, because I saw there was a Liverpool fan in the end where we was at. I mean, man, I was going up to him, I was like, what are you doing? Like, it says Chelsea, like, a lot of the regulars couldn't get in the front bit.
So you were sitting in the Chelsea end and there was a Liverpool fan there?
Yep.
Right.
Plus, there was one Liverpool fan that I saw, I think 2, he had it with his son. And that was in our end alone. I've heard multiple stories of them on the upper end, and I knew they were because I saw about 10 of them just waving their scarves. And
nobody did anything about it?
But I remember when they did it in Orbit, I went straight up to the steward and they did absolutely nothing. They literally said, yeah, get the steward over there. I'm like, just trying to enjoy the game. Like, can't you just try and help? Like, Liverpool fans should not be in the Chelsea end. We shouldn't be in their end, and we weren't in their end. Just terrible. I think everything around this club is a mess, and I think we need an owner that can fix it. Or directors that can fix it, because listen, I don't like Bowley. I'm not trying to be critical, but I need someone that can just sort it out right now.
Who's going to sort it out though, Jacob? I mean, Bowley, Igbale, the owners, they're the ones with the power.
They're the ones with the power, but like, who gave them the power? Like,
Abramovich, the UK government. Well, I mean, if we're getting political.
Listen, I don't want to go into politics, but I think a lot of us weren't happy, to say the least, when Abramovich went. And then we've got Bowley, who's not making good decisions, I feel. So yeah. I think it's going to make the fans. Like, I remember, I think it was before Villa away, people was chanting, "We want Bowley out," and it's gonna happen. And I'm surprised it hasn't happened earlier. Like, I don't believe in the owners, I don't believe in the directors. I know Bowley stepped down a little bit to some extent, but.
Did you see Pochettino ignore Bowley when he went to collect his runners-up medal? He shook Igbale's hand, but he ignored Bowley.
Don't blame him, to be blatantly honest. But
I mean, that says a lot, though, doesn't it? I mean, the manager's not shaking the owner's hand. I mean, that's clear disrespect in my book.
Well, if that's a sign to, if that's a reason to sack Poch, and that's a reason. I don't know if it's the right reason, but it's a reason to sack Poch. But like generally, like they are, like I think they're showing them a bit of respect. But Poch is probably upset with Bowley that they brought in all these players to people to make a decision, and it's just like not. We haven't brought in the right players. Look, we've got good players. Sassy has played a couple of good games this season. Cole, good centre back. Chilwell, good left back. Right, Crystal, like players aren't bad, but they're not really good enough, are they? Like I don't think any of them are like terrible, but it's the type of thing. Remember when we had Emerson back? It was just average. I think it's a bit like that.
You think we've got a lot of players like that at the moment? Average players?
And we bring Mudryk on. Like, what's Mudryk gonna do? Like, I don't listen. A lot of people like, oh, spend the money. It's not about the money, right? For me, as a match going fan, it's about seeing he does. Like, he made some chances, but he's not great, is he? He's not. I don't think he's got end product. I think he's very technical, and don't forget, he come from a war-torn country. So, like, don't forget that. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't think he should have came on.
What does being from a war-torn country have to do with being able to perform in a Carabao Cup final?
Well,
surely that would make you more resilient. I mean, that's just going on what you're saying.
Yeah, fair enough. But then, don't forget, he probably has a lot in his mind. He's got family out in Ukraine. Okay. Not to get into this too much, but he's got, like, it's not easy for him. And I think, no need to make excuses, but I think Mudryk, don't think he's complete. I think he's young. A lot of these players aren't complete, they're young. Would you expect them to be the most complete players? We need some more experience around them. And when Thiago Silva, I'm happy that didn't start, but we need some experience, and maybe Thiago Silva helps.
If there was a player you wanted to bring off the bench, it wasn't Chalobah, it was Silva, and we missed him in that sense. Just the last few minutes to see out the game, to go to a penalty shootout.
Yeah, I mean, when Chalobah came on, I was a bit like, why? Thiago Silva would probably be a better option to come on, but I don't know if it was needed. I would have just probably kept it the same for a few more minutes. But yeah, I see where you're coming from. And Chalobah, he's not that experienced. But if you want someone just to hold the game, then Thiago Silva's a better option for that, 100%.
Hi guys, I hope you're doing very well. This video is sponsored by Match Bingo. Match Bingo is an easy way of having fun when it comes to betting on the football. Now, think of bingo, but without numbers. So rather than having 10, 12, 5, you would have corners, yellow cards, and goals, for example. And that would be an example of a line. Now, you can win up to £175 each game with Match Bingo. There are some games you can win more, and spend is only capped at £2. All right, so if you're worried about not playing responsibly, this is probably a good game for you. I do just want to give these guys a little bit of appreciation as well, because 35% of the money they make actually goes to the Stroke Association, which is really, really good, to be fair. I don't know many companies that do that. Let me know what you guys think. Click the link in the description, and make sure you're over 18 as well.